In this video, we're going to be looking at the Reoffending and Outcomes tool. This tool is designed to clean the raw data and process it into a format that's going to be ready for the reporting tool later on. So the first step is to head to the Settings tab, and all the cells that are highlighted yellow throughout the tool are the only ones that need editing. And in this first table, we're going to want the column names from the raw data. The reason for this design is so that any future changes to the field names in the dataset will be accounted for. So once all the column names have been added to this first table, the next step is to fill in the data type. There are two options in the drop-down box, and the rule of thumb is just to give any date value the date data type, and the rest will just be text. The next thing we're going to do is to map these headers to the ones that we're going to need for the reporting tool. So in these drop-down boxes, you'll find all of the headers that we've just filled in the left-hand table. There is also an option for not available. This is used for mapping non-essential fields so that if they do become available in the future, they can easily be added to the tools. For the tool to work, we need to make sure that we've included mappings for all the required fields, and these can be seen by the ones with an asterisk. The next step is to head to the Cleaning tab. Here we'll clean up all the responses for our fields. Note that the first time that this is done, it will take some time to input all the cleaning data for every field. However, this is the only time that needs doing it full, and in the future it will just need updating. As an example, we're going to fill out the outcomes field. So what we need to do is head over to our raw data and look for all the unique responses for outcomes. So here we can see that our outcomes are in column B. So we want to head over to the data tab on the ribbon, go to advanced filter, select column B, and select the checkbox at the bottom that's marked unique records only. And what this will do is just show us all the unique responses that we've had for this exact field. So if we copy these and paste them into our tool, and then all that's left to do is to clean it up in the columns to the right hand side. So for the first one, we can see the clean version from the drop down is community resolution. It is a positive outcome, so we'll get a 1 in that column, and it is an out of court disposal, so again we'll give it a 1 in that column. Once these have all been completed, there's just one last step, which is back on the Settings tab, where you'll find that there are actually two parameters for us to fill in. The first one is the batch size, and this determines how many rows of data will be imported in each chunk. We can select all or a custom amount, but the recommended size for a laptop or a low performance PC is 100. The second parameter is check rows. What this does is check that the rows of the data are all in the correct format. This is by default set to all of them, but it can be reduced to save time. Now that all the cleaning's done, we want to head back to the front tab and import our data. So clicking on the bottom will pop up a File Explorer window. Here we want to select our raw data and select OK. Once the data has been imported, we can click Run Analysis. Depending on the capabilities of your computer, this could take some time. Once the analysis is done, we can check by heading over to the Reoffending tab and the Missed Opportunities tab, where we should see an updated set of data. In this video, we looked at how to import and clean and process the data ready for the reporting tool. In the next video, we're going to see how we can transfer this formatted data to the report.